There are times in my life when I truly wonder if these things that God has asked me to do are even possible. Is it possible to do the things that God has asked me to do? Especially when I think about this trait, this quality that we are looking at this week, unity. We are commanded dozens of times in the New Testament as Jesus followers to live in unity, to be at unity, to be unified with other Jesus followers. And when I look around, I just wonder sometimes if that's even possible, if that's just pie in the sky, Pollyanna thinking that we should live together in unity. And so when I start to feel like that, I kind of lose sight of how important it is. Jesus prayed a prayer. He prayed to his Father, Father, you and I are one, so make my followers one, just as we are. It's important to Jesus that his followers behave the way he and his Father behaved, and that is unified, walking together in unity. And when I start to wonder if that's even possible, I have to remind myself that God never asks us to do anything that is not possible without his help. On our own, it might be impossible to live in unity with the different people, the different beliefs, the different backgrounds, the different skin colors, the different ideas that we're surrounded with when it comes to Jesus followers. On our own, that might be impossible. However, with the help of God, it is very possible, and he would not have commanded us if it were not possible. So, without the help of God, you cannot live in unity with other Jesus followers. And if you're struggling to be at unity with other Jesus followers, let me remind you that when you chose to follow Jesus, he promised to send his helper, his power, his spirit to be a part of our lives, to fill our lives so that we could follow his commands. It is the power of the Spirit living in us that gives us the power to live in unity. And by the way, that power that lives in you and the power of the Spirit is the same power that raised Jesus from the dead. So you've got it within you if you're a Jesus follower. If you have the Holy Spirit living in your life, you have what it takes to live in unity with people who are different than you. Paul told the Ephesians church in Ephesus that he was a prisoner for the Lord. And then he says this, I urge you to walk in a manner that is worthy of the calling that you have received. With all humility, humility is to think less of yourself, not less of yourself, but think of yourself less. Put others before you. With all humility, with all gentleness, with patience, to walk at someone else's pace, either speed up or slow down for their benefit. With all humility, gentleness, and patience, bearing with one another in love, just making room in your life to love everyone, listen to everyone, take in their opinions, and bear with them. When you do that, you become eager to maintain the unity of the Spirit. So Paul has just given us some secret ingredients there, humility and gentleness and patience and bearing with one another in love. When we do those things, we create an atmosphere where unity can grow. And then what's in it for us? Well, we get the bond of peace of mind and peace of spirit, something our world desperately needs, probably something you desperately need, just a peace of mind that can come when you focus on unity with other Jesus followers, when you live with humility, when you live with gentleness, when you live with patience, and when you bear with one another in love. You create an environment where unity can grow. You are called to carry unity with you wherever you go. And it starts with these things we've been talking about all month: humility, patience, gentleness, bearing with one another in love. Let us be unity makers. Bye.